Hello everyone. I wish I would have had this resource earlier in my academic journey. There's a book called From Topic to Thesis, a guide to theological research, and in it what I want to share with you very quickly are 10 things you should never do in a theological research paper. I'm going to read them straight from there. I'll leave a link down in the description so you can order the book. But a little bit of background, I've been fortunate enough to get a couple of doctorate degrees, and before I just now came across this book. One of the things that my training earlier was in pastoral ministry, preaching, those kind of things. And you learn very quickly in your homiletics classes that if you're not ready to take a stand on an issue or a passage of Scripture, you're not ready to preach it. Well, that being said, it develops within you a mentality of persuasion. And that's very good for homiletics and for speech and rhetoric and those kind of things. But the focus of an academic paper is something else altogether. You use some of the same concepts, but it's different in the sense that instead of persuasion, what you're seeking to do is expand upon the knowledge base of those who came before you. So you want to increase knowledge. Therefore, a lot of the same tricks that one uses or maneuvers one uses in preaching a sermon for effect is really counterproductive to what you're trying to do as an academic writer. Let me read these to you, and then I'll just these are conversations that were rattling in my head as I came across this list in the appendix of this book that helped remind me of just conversations doctoral students have. I'll go through these kind of quickly and then just let you get the book yourself, but I just wanted to share these with you. First, number one, the author says, suggest that your research paper has broken new ground. It hasn't, I promise, is what he says. Number two, use terms that are the object of significant debate in your field in ways that suggest you don't know they are the object of significant debate in your field. In other words, it's better to let them think you're a fool than open your mouth and remove any doubt. By misusing terms, by not even understanding how the key term in that field is used, that really is a bad look, so don't do that. Number three, make personal attacks on scholars you disagree with. See that a lot in graduate papers that I grade. You may not agree with somebody's theology, but you shouldn't attack them, because remember, your goal is to build on what we know, not on personal ad hominem attacks on people you just happen to disagree with. Number four, discuss how you feel, and he's got that in quotations, feel about certain issues or viewpoints. This is where passion can get out of hand, and it's actually in some ways quite irrelevant to the academic writing process. Not to say you don't have some passion in there, but it's more about the ideas. That's what's important, not how you feel about them. Number five, commit logical fallacies. Make sure your if-then clicker's working properly, and make sure your syllogisms are appropriate, those kind of things. Number six, misrepresent scholarly viewpoints or arguments. We don't need straw men, we don't need steel men. You need to present fairly opposing views in such a way that's not harsh, but is actually in good faith. Remember, the ideas and truth will win out over time. Make sure you have those two assets on your side. Seven, he calls it adjectivize the scholars you disagree with. In other words, you can frame things in certain ways that, let's say scholar A scowled, scholar A miffed, those kind of things. Don't do that. Make sure that you're being fair and humble and kind to people as you engage their opposing view. Number eight, forget to identify your thesis. And make sure you identify your thesis early in the paper. Number nine, ignore the citation style guide required by your professor. That's a huge no-no. Just do what they ask you to do. And number 10, don't plagiarize. Especially in this time with AI, it can be very easy to do. So don't do that. So if you'll keep those 10 things in mind as you write your next research paper, I promise you'll do very well on it. I hope this has been helpful. God bless. Look forward to seeing you on the next video.